Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bravo could be getting rid of all of Housewives franchise. Over the years, the Real Housewives franchise has become a flagship part of the Bravo network. However, reports have come out that certain legal troubles could end up putting an end to the franchise. An insider has recently weighed in on the ongoing story. The franchise got its start in 2006 with the release of The Real Housewives of Orange County, attempting to bring the drama of shows like Desperate Housewives and Peyton Place into reality. The franchise looks at the lives of various upper-class women in different parts of the country. Over the years, fans would see series set in all sorts of places, including Atlanta, New Jersey, Salt Lake City, and New York City, among other places. In addition, the franchise has seen a number of international versions and a few spin-offs, such as Vanderpump Rules. However, news has come out that NBC Universal, who owns the Bravo network, could be putting an end to the popular franchise. According to Radar Online, this comes out after Real Housewives of Atlanta newcomer Brittany Edie filed a $20 million lawsuit against Bravo. The high-profile lawsuit comes from an incident last season. This has led to claims of defamation, emotional distress, and a hostile work environment. Edie had previously chose to leave both Bravo and Real Housewives of Atlanta after Kenya Moore reportedly embarrassed her with a poster board titled, "Who is this hoe?" filled with explicit, allegedly fake blurred photos. For her part, Edie has denied being the figure in the photos. In her legal filing, she also claimed she did not see the explicit photograph until after certain of these events were aired on Bravo, nearly a year later. A production insider shared with reporter Rob Shutter, "What made Housewives great, the chaos, is now its biggest threat. It's just lawsuit after lawsuit." The source continued, "The drama made it great, but now it's a walking lawsuit." Taking to his Substack, Shutter wrote, "The champagne's flat, the taglines are tired, and Bravo may finally be done playing hostess." A source close to Edie shared, "She begged to see the photo before it aired. They said no. They wanted drama. Now they've got court dates." For her part, Moore was cut from the season's reunion show and may not return. NBC Universal had already been dealing with union threats from Bethany Frankel and a feud involving Leah McSweeney and Andy Cohen. According to the publication, Bravo's owner is in full crisis mode. An exec was quoted as saying, "Every cast member's a legal liability. Bravo has become an embarrassment to NBC News." The publication also claimed that NBC called the Real Housewives franchise legally radioactive at this point. Have you been following this story? Do you think we will see the end of the Real Housewives franchise? Make sure you come back to TV shows Ace for all the latest reality TV and celebrity news. For nearly 2 decades, the Real Housewives franchise has been the backbone of Bravo, offering high drama, sparkling confessionals, and iconic taglines that have echoed through pop culture. From Atlanta to Beverly Hills, Potomac to Salt Lake City, the Housewives have served as both reality royalty and guilty pleasure. But as rumors swirl and ratings fluctuate, murmurs are turning into a roar. Could Bravo actually be getting rid of all of the Housewives? It sounds impossible, almost laughable, until you start connecting the dots. The sudden cast shakeups, mid-season firings, lackluster reunion ratings, and entire franchises on pause have longtime fans raising their brows. Could the era of diamonds, peaches, and flipping tables really be winding down? Let's unpack it. The signs were there. Over the past 2 years, Bravo has been quietly shifting its programming strategy. While the network still rides the wave of the Housewives, there's been a noticeable pivot. Shows like Below Deck, Summer House, and Vanderpump Rules are surging in popularity. Meanwhile, Housewives viewership has seen a gradual decline, with some franchises dipping below 1 million viewers, a far cry from the early 2010s heyday. And the franchise fatigue is real. Even die-hard fans admit to skipping episodes, forgetting when new seasons drop, or losing track of who's feuding with whom. "It used to be must-see TV," says Jenna Michaels, a longtime fan from Chicago. "Now it feels like homework, and not the fun kind." Bravo execs may be hearing the same feedback in the boardroom. Cast chaos and franchise fatigue. From the controversial exits of OGs like Lisa Rinna, Ramona Singer, and Neenan Leakes to the complete reboot of RHONY, the franchise is undergoing a full identity crisis. Instead of giving fans comfort food TV, some franchises are now met with skepticism and social media backlash. The Real Housewives of New York City was so fundamentally broken that Bravo scrapped the original and launched a brand new cast, with lukewarm results. The fan-led movement to revive the original cast as RHONY legacy only reinforced the growing divide. Nostalgia versus innovation, tradition versus trend chasing. Meanwhile, other franchises seem to be spinning in circles. The Real Housewives of Orange County, the one that started it all, has cycled through cast members like a revolving door. Dallas was canceled entirely. Miami found a second life on Peacock, but even that success hasn't translated into blockbuster ratings. And with Salt Lake City's Jen Shah behind bars, Beverly Hills feeling overly polished, and Atlanta struggling to recapture its spark, you have to wonder, has the magic run out? Bravo's quiet experimentation. While the Housewives have been faltering, Bravo has been testing new formats, and they're working. The Traitors, aired on Peacock but boosted by Bravo talent, has become a runaway success. Below Deck Mediterranean regularly tops the cable charts. Even Southern Charm, once thought to be on life support, has found new life with fresh cast dynamics and crossovers. These newer or revived shows feature a more authentic style of reality TV. Less manufactured feuds and more situational drama, often centered around work, relationships, or living arrangements. They feel less scripted, more spontaneous, and perhaps most importantly, cheaper to produce. Bravo might be asking, why invest millions into glam squads, luxury trips, and high-maintenance cast members when they can get more ROI from an ensemble of yachis and their mid-ocean meltdowns? The network strategy shift. It's no secret that Bravo, like every other legacy cable network, is navigating the streaming age. With Peacock becoming more prominent, the lines between what's Bravo and what's Peacock original are blurring. The Housewives brand may not translate well to on-demand, bingeable culture, especially when episodes depend on weekly cliffhangers and fan commentary. You can binge The Traitors or Below Deck without needing Twitter spoilers. Housewives, however, require a certain type of engaged weekly audience, and those viewers are slowly aging out or tuning out. NBC Universal may be strategizing for a future where Bravo evolves into something sleeker, younger, and more stream-friendly. That could mean rebranding the network entirely or, more dramatically, phasing out its biggest, and now riskiest, franchise. What would a post-Housewives Bravo look like? A Bravo without the Housewives isn't just an industry shakeup, it's a pop culture earthquake. Gone would be the iconic taglines, reunion showdowns, and BravoCon panels where housewives hold court like reality TV royalty. But in their place, opportunity. Imagine a Bravo landscape with original docuseries exploring niche communities, spin-offs that elevate lesser-known cast members, or social experiments like The Traitors with higher stakes and broader appeal.